Hi guys, I'm Tungsten. So this video I want to show how you can get into 3D modeling for Nerf and for absolute beginners. So for myself, I do not have 3D modeling background as well. So when I first started off, I tried to look for what other software that I can use. So I basically found a software called Designspark Mechanical, which is totally free. It does not have any trial period or anything. The downside is it only works with Windows, and when you want to launch the software, you got to have internet connectivity, so that because they want to push you some advertisement, and that's about it. Yeah, so this video is not to teach you everything about Designspark Mechanical. What I'll do is I'll put some links on the online tutorial that I myself watched to learn about this software, so I think they have a much better explanation. So what I'm going to show you is basically how I sort of get into it, and then slowly progress, and what is it's not that intimidating as you might think, and then you can proceed to watch the rest of the tutorial video by other people who post on YouTube. And by the end of this video, I will show you how you can get some of my basic model and start to modify from them, so you don't need to work from scratch. Yeah, so typically if you launch this software, you get something like this. When you work with 3D modeling software, you have a XYZ kind of orientation. You can press View V, then you can get a flat surface. And then normally what we do is we'll visualize basic shape like a rectangle, and then we can start to draw a rectangle. Then we can sort of select the surface now, and you can press P or pull, so then you can pull it up into a 3D object. You can be more specific by pressing the space bar, and then you can enter the so-called the unit that you want, and then there you go, you have a 3D object. So a lot of times to design something, we will start with the most basic form, and then we start to chisel away those portions that we do not want, or slowly refine it. So for example, I select this surface, I press View, I can go ahead and press K. So again, you can watch the online tutorial video on all this command, and I can select a line tool, and can draw edge to edge, and then I can start to pull it off, and then it will be slowly chisel away. So I'd like to show you another one. For example, I select this surface again, press View V K, then I can see a rectangle tool. I can then press P for pull, then I can pull it away. Now the pull tool or push tool, you can also select the edge like this, and then that you have extra option at the side, whether it to be rounded or more angle. For example, this is a round version, then you can a rounded one. So if you choose this chamfered, then you can pull it as such. Then you can also select multiple edges like this, 2 of them, press the control, and you can select more, and then you can press the rounded one, you can put together, and then you can see that it becomes a sort of a cylinder kind of shape. Another useful command is if you pull it at one side, and then if this wanted to match with this surface, you can click on this option, and then click on the surface, and then it will match. So you can see that to do the 3D model is just a lot of looking at things as their most basic form, and then start to chisel away to get a more specific shape of that you want. So to demonstrate that, basically I'll go through the process of how I design the strive heel for the handle grip. So I will start off with creating a very basic shape such as this. As you can see, it's pretty basic. So when I go on to further refine it, I'll refine it. Okay, you realize I'll refine it until this stage. It's still a very basic shape, and then I feel that it's a good match, then I'll proceed. Then I'll start to pull it to become a bigger 3D shape. Then I'll further refine it. As you can see now, all the basic edge is up, and then I'll further refine it, round it, okay, the edges and all, the bottom, the shape, curve it more, match it better. So you can see for every stage, okay, you get to see the more it becomes more and more refined. So the more you play with it, the better you get the result. Then of course you can create multiple solid. Okay, basically this will be 2 parts of it. So you can see that now is 2. Then of course further refine it. So if you compare to the previous state, this is the previous state. So further refining, you get more refined, more rounded. Then eventually, okay, you'll reach a state whereby okay, is this what your end result is going to be like. So it takes time and a little bit of patience and a little bit of getting used to. Try to look for the videos to know how to work with this software, and you'll progress from there. Now, what can you do if you want to start off and you just immediately want to play with some of the shapes? Try a little bit of push pull. I'll suggest you can start off with designing a muzzle. So if you go to my Thingiverse account, for most of my model, when I post it up, I do put the source file. So for example, this model that I put up, okay, if you click on download files, I'm not too sure whether they include the source file, but if not, you can go to things file directly. You'll see files with rsdoc. This is basically the source file for Designspark Mechanical. So in this case, I do have one that says muzzle lock start base. Now if you download that, and then if you open it up, you realize this is what you get. So this is a basic shape whereby this will fit the Nerf muzzle attachment. Now you can use this as a start point to basically design your own muzzle brake. So for example, I can just select this to edge over here, press Ctrl, press P, pull, and then maybe so I can put it down like this, press space bar to be more precise before. And for this round guy over here, I may want it to be rounded, so I choose the rounded option. Now I can more precise, something like that. Then for example, I can now select this surface because I want to pull it up. Press V for view, K to get a grid, C to go to circle, go to the center. Okay, maybe this size will do. Click, then again P to pull. Now I have this surface that I do not want. Select, delete. This surface that I want. Press Ctrl, select this surface, 2 of them. As you can see, then I can start to pull. So maybe a bit, let's say 40. Okay, now I can start to build my own muzzle brake. Okay, then I can. Now, one thing to consider is how you're going to print this object. So if I leave it as this and I say that I want to print it, maybe in this orientation, then of course this will cause some overhang. Okay. So I will try to design something that will require less support from the 3D printer itself. So maybe you want to click this edge and then make it at an angle or something. You can play around with it such that your printer can support this. Okay, something like that. Okay, sometimes if it cannot be fulfilled, then of course it will go down. So I guess you get my idea. So you can follow through. You can put a line too from here, 90 degree. Okay, something like that. Then you can start to pull. You can select this surface and then you pull all the way through. So you get to see a little bit of more of a design from your muzzle brake over here that will be fit to your Nerf attachment. Then of course you can go further. Okay, you can add a few holes if you like. Okay, so this can be your very first project. Okay, then of course you can go on and on and on and further refine it. So for example, this part over here I want to just pull Okay, things as such. You can go crazy with our design. You can play around with it and get more and more refined. Yeah, so this is what you can do. So I'm Tungsten. So if you like the video, you can click a thumbs up. So I will be actually traveling for my business trip, so probably won't be putting up videos for a while. So that's why I want to make this video to know, as I promised some of my subscribers, to show them how I get into 3D modeling. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Tungsten, so thanks for watching.